afternoon, South Africa, and a very warm welcome to you. My name is Palesa, and this is a Tuesday cook-along. Now, South Africa, this one is special. This one is different. It is the 1st of December. And yes, we do know 1st of December as World AIDS Day. So we commemorate that, and we definitely do shout out the awareness, education, and importance of all things around HIV and AIDS. But not only that, it is also, I would like to dub this, International Palesa Day. Yes, South Africa, it is my birthday. Absolutely, it is my birthday. I'm a year older. I am 30 years old. So how best to celebrate my birthday than whipping up a special dinner party for you, the Afternoon Express family. That means I can't be doing this alone. A dinner party is nothing just with one person. I have got my trusty cooks in the kitchen with me. I'm talking about none other than Chef Chumi.
On the ones and twos, doing the thangs. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, my darling.
Ngiyabonga, Siswam. Thank you so much for sharing this special day with us, and we're going to be putting your expertise to the test today. But you know, we decided to make this a family affair. I am not riding solo. If you know me, you know that family is absolutely everything. This is my baby brother, Bongolethu Tembe. How are you doing, boy?
I'm great. Happy birthday to one of my favorite people in the world.
Oh, I'm gonna cry, and it's only the first 5 minutes of the show. Well, South Africa, I thought that it's such a special day, such a special moment, so I need to bring all the guns out namhlanje from the Tembe family and, of course, the Afternoon Express family, which leads us to social media. I want to find out from you today. Cooking and food and birthdays are all about family. But within your family, delving deep, who is the best chef? Use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. But today, Dumi, we have said that it is my dinner party, so what's on the menu?
Yes, we've got a couple of things on the menu today. One of them being spicy Asian wings with a beautiful Asian slaw and a blue cheese dip that we're going to be making with our Clover Fresh milk. And then for dessert, you did say you love bread pudding, so we're making bread pudding waffles.
Delicious, South Africa. Please do head over to our Afternoon Express website to be cooking along with us. Now, Dumi, step number one. Let me make sure that our trusty sous chef here is ready for this action. So you've watched a lot of Afternoon Express cook-alongs.
Of course, every Tuesday.
Yeah,
without a doubt, 5 o'clock, I'm there.
You're there. So when it comes to cook-along, are you ready? I know sometimes you tend to help us in the kitchen at home.
Yeah, well, you know, I hope I'm able to show you guys my skill. I do say I'm a cook. Well, from lockdown, of course. So I hope I don't disappoint. And
okay.
Everyone at home, I hope you enjoy the show.
I love that. Oh, what an incredible heart and soul that I've raised here, along with our parents being a deputy parent. So, Dumi, you're making one of my favorites, chicken wings.
Yes.
Step number one.
Yes, so step number one is I'm going to get the wings cooking over here. And what I've got over here is a array. You said you love spicy wings. You like it hot. So we've got a selection of ingredients over here. I've got some hoisin sauce, some vegetable oil, some chili flakes, soy sauce. So we're keeping it Asian. So all those flavors are over here. We've also got some lemongrass. We've got sesame seeds. All of that is going to go into marinating and preparing our wings. But before I do that, I just want to show people something very important, because a lot of people like wings, but they don't know how to prep them. I mean, we've got the wing, and then we've got the wing and the drumette. So I just want to show you guys how to separate these, because most people get confused.
We say two piece, the flat piece, the flat portion, or drumlet, 7.
Exactly. So this is the flatty, and this is the drumette. So to separate it, there's a ligament over here, a joint. So the whole idea is to not cut the bone, but to cut through that ligament. So we're going to do this, cut it through, and that's how simply it comes off. Wow. You just cut it over there with that cartilage there, and then same over here. That's it. You've got your winglet and your drumette, and you are ready. So you're going to make the Asian slaw. You've got some beautiful flavors over there. Just grate up some red cabbage, put it in the bowl with some spring onions, zest, some lemon zest, coriander, put it all together. That's your slaw.
I can do
And you've got the ingredients for the dressing. And then Bongo, you've got the blue cheese ingredients over there. You've got some Clover Fresh milk that stays fresh for up to 18 days, has gone past 55 quality tests, Bongo. I don't know if you know about that. And then you've also got some sour cream, some salt and pepper, and some lemon juice. So all of that goes into the dressing, so you can just, wing it, just put it all together.
Thank you.
I love that. So how confident are you feeling in the kitchen right now, boy? You know you're making my favorite food of all time. I love a good chicken wing. So are you ready? Are you paying attention? And more than ever, when you look back at your journey with me in the kitchen, what have been some of your highlights? Have I taught you a thing or two in the kitchen?
Well, you definitely have. It's nice to learn a new recipe for chicken wings. especially when I come over to your house and we cook and we, bond over a young pot. So that is really, really nice. Those are the moments that I enjoy, even if it's just us two, music in the background.
You know.
We jamming, we cooking. I really, really enjoy that. And it's the small things that really do matter. It doesn't have to be something big,
Yeah.
Just a young meal between me and my favorite person, my sister,
Yeah,
my
but
deputy mom. So, yeah, it's those small things. It doesn't need to be something extravagant. We don't even need to be making something amazing. It
I
could
like
literally
that.
just be a breakfast bowl of oats, and I enjoy every moment of it.
I love that too. And you know what I also love about the fact that you brought up, not only are we using ingredients here for a delicious chicken wing recipe, but you also brought up a bowl of oats. Do you know one common ingredient that you can use in both recipes? Fresh, full cream clover milk. You said it best, boy. And that's essentially what you're going to be adding to make this delicious sauce of yours. Okay, I like that. Chef Dumi, how's it going on your side?
So what I've got here, Mama, is I've got these wings that we've got prepped. I've got some salt and pepper in here, and I've put in baking powder. The reason for that is we're going into the oven and we're going to bake these up, and we want them to get nice and crispy and golden brown. And then thereafter, we're going to toss them in the basting sauce that we're going to make. So all I'm doing here is I'm putting them on a rack, and as you can see, I'm putting them on a tray and a rack on top because we want the circulation of the heat to make sure we cook every side of the wing. The first bake is at 120 degrees for 30 minutes. Second bake is at 220 degrees. So you're going to turn the heat up to 220 degrees, and then thereafter, you are going to then turn it up to 220 and bake them for a further 15 minutes.
Okay.
15 to 30 minutes, because the whole idea for that is just to make sure that they get nice and golden brown.
And over there, Bongolethu, how is the sauce coming on? You've already added the blue cheese.
Yes.
And then Dumi, what was in here? What was in this jar?
All right, so that's just the dressing. That was actually the dressing that's going to go into your slaw, but that actually can help with adding all that flavor in there. But the dressing ingredients you've got right there in front of you, Palesa, you've got some soy sauce, you've got some sesame oil, you've got some rice wine vinegar and some honey. You'll just add a bit of salt and pepper and shake it up, and all of that is going to dress this beautiful salad that you're making that's got all the color. We've got the green, we've got the purple from the purple onion. And the one thing I love is that the acidity from the rice wine vinegar is actually going to turn it more pink than purple. So it even heightens the color of that slaw again.
Nice.
So I'm also making the dressing of, or rather the basting sauce for our wings. And before I go too far, I want to tell you what ingredients I'm putting in here. So I've got some hoisin sauce that's going in here. It's also a very Asian dish, Asian ingredient that is used in a lot of cooking. I've got some mirin, which I'm not too sure if you know rice wine vinegar. So this is also like a fermented version of it, but is a little bit on the sweeter side. We've got some chili flakes, and then I've got some soy sauce. But because we want to make sure that the sauce actually sticks onto our wings, I've got some corn flour here that I'm going to put, and you know the whole idea with corn flour, before you put it into your dish, you don't want to put it in as it is. You want to make sure you create a slurry. So I'm using my soy sauce instead of putting water into it because we don't want to dilute the flavors here. I've just got some cornstarch, and I'm putting this with some soy sauce into our sauce, and that's basically going to create the basting sauce for our wings here, and some brown sugar, because you did say you like it sweet and sticky and spicy. So that's what we're doing here. So this sauce over here is going to cook down nicely and thicken up. I can actually increase the heat here because we want it to be nice and thick, so it sticks onto your wings. I think the biggest mistake that people make when they make wings or anything like that has a basting sauce is that they don't let the sauce get thick enough for it to actually hold on to the food, and that's what we want.
I guess South Africa, I hope you're cooking along with us. We're quite well on our way here when it comes to making these delicious Asian-inspired wings, and I do encourage you to head over to our Afternoon Express website where you can get the full ingredients list and recipe to be cooking along with us. Now, to accompany these delicious wings, we're also pairing it with a genius blue cheese sauce that my baby brother Bongolethu is making over here, using the full cream fresh clover milk. Now, Bongo, are you just making sure that cheese lumps are fine? Do you love your sauce quite fine when you're dipping it into your chicken wings, or do you like the chunkiness?
I actually do like it more smooth. In fact, I was actually going to ask Dumi, for us males, we tend to be more lazy in the kitchen. Would it mess with the consistency if I were to put it in a blender Just to be a bit quick.
It wouldn't really. In fact, it would help you because what that would mean is that you'd be able then to get the lumps out completely, and it gets very nice and smooth. But if you like it chunky, like you said, you can just mash it up with your hand. But blenders, you're not doing anything wrong, honestly. You wouldn't be messing it up.
And then when it gets to the milk, is there any like measurement that I'm meant to use, or?
Yes, so you would use about a cup. But in this instance, start with half a cup because you want it nice and smooth. So start with half a cup so you can at least blend it up fully. But then while you're doing that with our Clover Fresh milk that stays fresh for up to 18 days, I think I can't get over that, Palesa. Please, that's why I keep repeating it.
No, I love it, South Africa. It seems like not only we're using high quality milk, but every single one of our ingredients here in the kitchen are fresh and essentially something everyone has at home. So whilst we're putting the finishing touches on this delicious starter, I mean, Dumi, are you ready there for us to wrap this up?
Correct.
This looks really good.
Yes, so these are the wings we had in the oven. They've baked up nice and golden brown. So all I'm doing now is I'm going to toss them in this sauce, this marinade that we made. And then we're going to put these together. And that is all we need to do. Now, those are our wings ready and made. And these are going to go into a nice little plate. Basically, this is at South Africa. These beautiful sticky wings go with that nice, mellow, chilled, cool blue cheese sauce and a nice, tangy slaw that we're going to be enjoying just now.
Delicious, South Africa. But we do have a recap for you. So whilst we're putting the finishing touches on this delicious dish, please catch this.
Made with love by Clover.
You asked me to make some of your favorites and you've added dessert because if you know me, you know I don't have much of a sweet tooth. But worry not, Mzansi. I chose something here that is not too sweet, not too rich, but still packs that flavor punch. I'm talking about a bread pudding, a bread dessert. Now, this is delicious. This is wholesome. It's nutritious. And we've added berries to the mix. Hey, Dumi?
Yes, we've called it a very berry bread pudding waffle.
But we've got more goodness after these.